car last night on 290 pushing, because they've got that little metal bumper, which is useful, pushing, I slowed down to even make sure I was seeing what I was seeing, pushing some old man with a broke-down pickup truck, looked like a pickup truck from the 60s, up the ramp, up out of the highway. Not calling a bunch of city trucks, not getting 20 bureaucrats out there to shut down the highway, pushing somebody's car up the ramp, up the road to the gas station at the top of the hill. I actually see police now more than I've seen in years. I used to see this all the time when I was a child, changing people's tires, helping them. Look, I know the average police officer is not a bad person, but I also know the system is trying to hire bad people, trying to train them to be corrupt, trying to train them that it's tough guy to violate people's rights. In fact, I have an article right here. This is out of the Sacramento Bee. That's the major paper of Sacramento. If you guys give me a document cam shot, I'll show people this for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. But this is up on Infowars.com now. Controversial T-shirt puts Twin Rivers Police Department in the spotlight, and it shows what looks like a 5-year-old child, almost toddler-like, maybe 4 or 5-year-old little boy, looking out from a grimy prison cell with grimy bars, and it says, "You raise them, we cage them." This T-shirt designed by the Twin Rivers Police Officers Association, and it just shows the sick attitude. You know, I've heard the police radio transmissions that have made the news across the country where they talk about hunting people, and where they talk about all this, and it's this dehumanizing attitude. What police do to the rest of the public ends up coming back on them. It's like this retired police officer owns this big Trudy's down on Congress, and the city tried to shut it down. Gave him the permit to build the $150,000 giant deck, then said we're revoking it after it was built, and tried to harass him out of business, and then tried to send cops in to do stuff to him once they were suing him. My lawyer's the lawyer that sued him, Eric Taub, and won, by the way, and now Tab has city people basically making little snide comments and little veiled comments to him. But that came back on you. This schizophrenic guy who it later came out on the videos, they're in a suburb of L.A., didn't do anything to the police. They beat him to death and would do knee drops on his head over and over again for more than 10 minutes. You can kill somebody with one of those. They killed him. Then tried to cover it up. Now the police did charge one of the cops with murder. One of them murder, too. The other just basic murder. You know, the point is that they're selling you on macho-ness and on corruption and that it's tough and cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. With great power comes great responsibility. It's honorable to be a servant. It's honorable if somebody, you know, gets in your face to be in control. It's honorable to push an old man's truck up the road instead of just saying, I got better things to do. And see, government is trying to make it where police can't do things like that. All over the country, they've told police, it's come out in the news, don't respond to crime, go revenue generate. Don't help people, let them help themselves. Because they want the people separate from you. They want the people to see you as the enemy. Because they want us at each other's throats. When it's just common sense that what happens in society affects police. Your children go to the same schools as everybody else, same churches, same shopping malls, same shooting ranges, same lakes to go fishing. Do you want to live in a society with microphones in streetlights and they've now announced in hotel rooms saying, watch your neighbor, don't trust anybody, and the hotel guest may be terrorist, and it says paying with cash suspicious, and spy on people's bags in their rooms. I mean, this is beyond the Soviet Union. I mean, you really think we'll be safe? Look at the government at the top. They're a bunch of crooks. Only crooks set up governments like this, and people that work for the government have to ask themselves which side they're on. Stay with us. Big news coming up on Israel.
Hi, I'm Mark Craighead, founder of Crossbreed Holsters. I designed our top-selling holster, the Super Tuck Deluxe, to solve the problems of being poked, pinched, and gouged while carrying concealed. The Super Tuck Deluxe is the most comfortable, most concealable holster on the market today. We offer a 2-week free trial and a lifetime warranty.
Visit us at crossbreedholsters.com. Don't forget, crossbreedholsters.com.
We want to know, how do you use WebEx?
I use WebEx anytime I need to meet with clients. With the new WebEx high-quality video, it's like meeting face-to-face.
Connect online and share what's on your computer screen with others, anytime, anywhere, on their desktop, on their laptop, or mobile device. How do you use WebEx? Go to webex.com right now and try WebEx free. WebEx from Cisco. WEBEX.com.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. Myself, my family, the Infowars.com team want to relay to you and your families that we are intensifying our efforts against the globalist on every front. Infowars.com is leading the fight against the technocrats. But we can't do that without your help. By getting the films, bumper stickers, and T-shirts at Infowars.com, you will wake up people in your area and support our operation as we move to the next level. We need your help to spread the word like never before. They wish to hide themselves during this tectonic battle between the forces of freedom and darkness. You are the response to the globalist technocrats and their program of global eugenics, dehumanization, and ultimate extermination. The war is here. It's an info war. The spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984.
HempUSA.org has a revolutionary wonder food for detoxing the body and rebuilding the immune system. Microplant powder can help unclog arteries and soften heart valves while removing heavy metals, virus, fungus, bacteria, and parasites. Plus, it cleans and purifies the blood, lungs, stomach, and colon. Keep your body clean with Microplant powder. Visit us at HempUSA.org or call 908-691-2608 today.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, the 3rd day of November, 2011. We're going to be live here for the next 27 hours if you just joined us. I'm going to get into the economy. I'm going to get into U.S. news, world news. I'm going to get into the incredible announcements by the Israeli government that they are getting ready to strike Iran. And I told you 2.5 weeks ago that after the 2-week period, I was saying anytime after 2 weeks from now, they could strike. Because that's what my military sources have said. That's what Ray McGovern said. That's what Bob Baer said of the CIA. That's what all of these people came out and said, of course, I was saying it the day before because I have sources, and Israel's trying to sell the idea of striking Iran. And so I think we should talk about what's going to probably happen if Iran is attacked. They've got polls in Israel. Some polls show 50-50, for and against. Some polls show 70+% against. So it's not just monolithic in Israel. Netanyahu got rid of his Mossad chief, a bunch of other folks earlier in the year because they were saying they're not going along with it. Now, why are they saying that? Why are people that are in Israel and in the government saying it's not a good idea? Why is the U.S. government saying that? And again, our government's really the big mega banks. They're not against wars. They love to bomb stuff and take stuff over. It's because Iran, through proxies, is going to attack Israel on all sides. And the different sides have gotten high-tech weapons out of China and Russia. And 3.5 years ago, you saw in Lebanon, and the Israelis, by the way, have gone back in there, quote, to stop rockets. So there's already a force going in there to try to push back, in case there's a full-on war. The Israeli tanks and troops got pushed back, got defeated, because the people they're fighting do have some high-tech weapons. They do have some anti-tank shoulder-fired missiles and other nasty things. And so any way you slice it, the Strait of Hormuz getting closed, I'm going to talk more about it later. This is a very, very serious time. And for those of you still in denial, when neocon groups or pro-war groups or government operatives on the internet come out and attack myself and others and say they're lying, there's no way they're going to attack Iran, no one's saying this, it's crazy. I mean, I noticed 2.5 weeks ago when I said the word is they're getting ready to hit Iran anytime from 2 weeks out. But they want to hit them before the winter comes the next few months. That's what all my guests concurred with me. I've never seen just so many internet attacks, media attacks, the usual suspect attacks, because they're getting the order. By the way, we see this all the time in the IP addresses, because we don't really moderate very much on InfoWars and Prison Planet in the comments, except for calls for violence or posting somebody's phone number, and say, here's their house, go after them. We take stuff like that down. But Tim's been trying to get me to do a YouTube video or report about this and show the IP addresses. There'll be one person with 10 different identities having fake conversations with themselves. And it's all government tactics. So we kind of find it interesting as a laboratory. But I think I'm going to start showing the IP address and actually do some reports, because they'll have in 10 different handles conversations with themselves and then say, looks like people are waking up to Alex Jones being a fraud. And it's one guy posing as 10 people. That's government megaphone program, they call it. They also call it sock puppets. I mean, they've admitted for a decade the Pentagon does this. They have hundreds of PR firms hired to do it. And, of course, we've got them after us. That's actually, come out before. But, wow. I mean, it's actually still incredible to see them doing it. So we're going to do some reports on that soon. So come on, trolls. Come on in and show people, because you're also illustrating this for everybody. People commenting on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, they see it too. They can tell by the writing style. And I've known this for years. I don't know why I haven't done a report on it, because it's very interesting to see one person posing as many as 20 people sometimes. But they'll use and all the same IP addresses, because that's what we, at a certain point, we're like, all right, this person has 20 identities, and they're spewing racism all day. Alex is great because he hates black people. Like they'll say stuff like that so people that come to the site feel like they're not wanted there if they're black. It's all divide and conquer. It's all these tricks. It's all these things. But I saw the biggest push ever that I've ever seen in COINTELPRO and Disinfo when I came out 2.5 weeks ago and said, I guess it was October 13th, and said they've green-lighted an attack on Iran. Now, of course, you have the news today. Israel considers preemptive attack on Iran. Netanyahu goes before Knesset, says he wants to attack. Israel test fires missile. It's all over the news. They're going to probably attack.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most